In this short video, I'm going to show you how you can end up with your book professionally printed and for sale on Amazon, and to also have it so that it's distributed to libraries and catalogues to bookstores so that they can also order it at wholesale prices. So I'm going to show you how you do all that without having to spend thousands and thousands of dollars having a stock of books printed and delivered to you. Now you might even do that from China. With my first book, when I got quotes for that, it was cheaper for me to be able to get one book printed and delivered than it was for me to get 2,000 books shipped from China. So how do you do this so that you can actually be a self-published author without having what has always been that prohibitive cost of the printing? Okay, so let me show you the place where I have now published 3 books, and it's really, really quick. Now, the company that I use is called CreateSpacecom. So you can see at the top of the video here, the URL. It's all one word, CreateSpace.com. Now, CreateSpace.com is actually a subsidiary of Amazon. And this is where it is a huge advantage for you, because when you're publishing your book through here, once you've set it up, you click one of the buttons that says Publish to Amazon, and it will automatically go over to Amazon and be listed for you. And whenever there is a sale, they will automatically print and distribute it for you, and you get paid the royalties. So that is a huge benefit. So by publishing it here on CreateSpace, you then have it showing up over here, and it's for sale. And you set how much money that you decide the price, and you always get the set amount of royalty, even if Amazon discounts it like they're doing with one of my books here. Okay, so let me just walk you through CreateSpace. So I've got a whole series of videos for you that walk you through the process of actually listing your book, publishing it, and getting it distributed, and then being able to purchase it and get it and delivering to people. So this video, I'm just going to walk you through just the main features that you will be using. So when you get to CreateSpace, they do a few things. So they print and publish books. They also print and publish CDs. So you can see there's links down here to authors, musicians and filmmakers, the same up here. And they also print and publish DVDs. Now, so this is a huge thing for you, especially if you're so if you want to publish your own book, you might be only want to be able to just publish one book to be able to say, hey, I'm a published author. If you want to get this book, go to my website and you can download the PDF for free, as example. So it means that you can be using it as part of your promotional material so people can see what it looks like, but you're deciding that you're only going to give it to people as a PDF. It's up to you what you're going to do, but that's just a simple example. From one extreme, you can say, I'm only going to print one book, or you might do as we do, and we take orders and distribute book orders every single day of the week. People are always buying the books. That's through us and also through Amazon. So you could do the same if you had CDs, if you were a musician, or if you've created an audio, you might have put a recording of an interview and you want to sell it, and the same with filmmakers. So you can do that if you've got a professional film you've had made, and hell, why not if you're publishing a MeTV, a web TV program with short 3-minute videos, no reason why you couldn't create a DVD of the collection of the best of. It's because it's so cheap for you to do it. It's really up to you what you want to do. So authors, musicians and filmmakers that you can be doing here. It costs absolutely nothing to join and absolutely nothing to set it up. You only pay for when you have a book printed, and then you pay for postage. So when I've said here that this is how you can do it for under $10, most of the books, for you to print it, is only going to cost you about $3. So I'm putting on there for freight. If you're in the US, the freight, is under $10. If you're somewhere like me in Australia, it will cost you a bit more, so I tend to order a box of books at a time because the freight is cheaper. And then I can still get them for under $10. Right, so that's the huge advantage of it. So let me walk you through just a few things on the site. When you're wanting to publish your book, one of the things that you're wanting to do is you're going to have to make a cover. Now this can get quite expensive. If I actually get a graphic designer to do mine, but you don't have to. If you're really going DIY, they actually have a free tool that is a cover creator, and it's got all of these images, it's got the templates for you to use, they've got really good just do this step followed by this step followed by this step. So they've really got it down pat to make it really simple for you. And you can see they've made that there for books, for CDs and DVDs. If you're getting your graphic designer to make it, they have here the blank template, so you can send it to your graphic designer and say make it fit in these dimensions. When it comes to the inside of your book, again, this is where it can get very expensive if you're getting this professionally laid out. But what you can do is we've used one of their free templates. We've kept the same sizing and we've just adapted it to make it the fonts and things that we want, and we use that for every one of our books, and we give that template to our higher level clients for them to be able to use for their books as well. But they have here different templates for all the different sizes of books, whether you want to get a small book, a large book, whether you want to make it a photography book and you're going to be paying for colour, which of course is more expensive, whether you're having just like a normal paperback book, they've got it all here for you. And the nice part is once you've published the book, once you've made your book the way that you want it to do and you've uploaded it to CreateSpace, they've actually got a viewer. So you can actually flick through your book and see what it looks like when it's going to be printed. And I'll go into more detail on that, on how to review your book before you publish it in the next set of videos. So these are the things that you're going to need. You're going to need a template so that your book is laid out properly, and then you're going to need a cover, and then you're going to be able to print it. So all of that gets done through CreateSpace. And then you want to be able to sell it. So as I've already pointed out, you can make it so it automatically lists over on Amazon and they can sell it for you. Huge marketplace, so people are going to find it there. You can also, through there, convert it through to a Kindle, and then you can list it on Amazon Kindle. So we've done that for all of our books as well. You can also, if you like, make it so that people buy directly from CreateSpace, and it comes here with a shopping cart. So for example, I could just go to here and I want to buy it. I'll say add to cart, and then it will ask me for my address and if I want to where I'm going to go to so I can get the shipping. So it'll do all of that for me and take the money. So if you don't have a shopping cart set up on your own website, or if you don't want people to go over to Amazon, there you go. You've already got something, a way of being able to sell your books straight away. What we prefer to do is we sell them through our own shopping cart on our own website, because I want to be able to get people's contact details and be able to add that to my database with their permission. So my assistant actually goes and logs in, and she sends off the book. When we've had an order, she just sends it off to them, and so we're still only paying the cost price of getting it printed. So it's worth us doing that for the administration costs, because I want to have people's contact details. But if that's not something of concern to you, you can just go straight through the CreateSpace and also have it on Amazon, and it will also list to go over on libraries and catalogues and to go out to bookstores, so that they can order it. Okay, so in summary, CreateSpacecom, which is a subsidiary of Amazon, allows you to self-publish books, CDs and DVDs. It will list it automatically for you over on Amazon. It can link over to Kindle. It can distribute out to the catalogues where bookstores can order it from, and it allows you to be able to print and publish your books for less than $10, and that's getting it delivered. You can just do one book if you want to, or you can order thousands of books. It's up to you. And you can also make it, which I didn't mention before, for certain people or certain distributors, you can give them a discount code so that they can buy it at a lower price, which is a really nice way for you to be able to entice other distributors. Or if you are a co-author of a book and you want your co-authors to be able to buy the book at a discounted price. So it has that built in as well for when people go through the shopping cart here. So how good's that? So I'd love to know from you. Have you, if this been stopping you from self-publishing your book? Is this going to make it so much easier for you? When I've done all of the numbers, this works out far cheaper than even buying thousands of books and getting them shipped from China. It still works out cheaper per book once you include your freight. So there we go. Now I've got step-by-step videos in the rest of this series where I show you exactly, you can look over my shoulder as I show you how to set up your book within CreateSpace, how to make it so that the libraries that will fit the cataloguing, how to make sure that the cover is right and that it's going to be distributed, how to work out your pricing. All of those sorts of things are covered in the next series of videos here in the Geek Zone. So work your way through those and you'll be able to get your book up and published today if you've already got your book done. Okay, see you on the next video. Bye.